Hey everybody, what's up? This is Huey. I'm just gonna give you a quick little rundown of this Numark MixDeck. I've been seeing a lot of them posted. Well, not really in the forums, but just looking around on the internet and stuff. There's a lot of them out there that people are selling them. I've seen a lot of people complain about them, and I really don't have any complaints. I mean, I have one complaint, maybe two complaints out of the whole deal. In MIDI mode, scratching sucks, but that has nothing to do with Virtual DJ, I believe. I think it's the way Numark built this, and it all comes down to the amount of messages that MIDI signals or data signals or whatever it is, that this, when you turn the wheel, sends out. It's not that high. And the mixer section isn't MIDI, so video guys might not like that, but I have created a workaround. Seems that the decks are MIDI. You know, you got plenty of buttons, extra knobs and stuff, and I've mapped a knob out as my video crossfader, so it's just fine. You just got to get creative in your transitions, you know, and throw 2 and 2 together, and there you go. You know, you got it. So that's how I did that. It's real responsive. Like the buttons, you know, the buttons feel good. It is a plastic unit. In the back we have, I'm not gonna pick it up. In the back you got 2 balanced XLR outs. You got master. You got your 2 balanced XLR outs, master, booth, and record outs. Master, obviously, master, booth, get your separate booth volume, and then record. Obviously, record is your up fader. You set the volume up that. Then you have 2 auxiliary ins, and then CD outs, and then you have a line and funnel switch for each auxiliary in, so you can have tables sitting up on each side, turntables sitting up on each side of this, so you could use your turntable as a conjunction with the decks. And for me, I don't use the MixDeck sound card. The volume's a little lower than what I like. I use the Audio 8, and works out perfect. I run decks 1 and 2 out into the auxiliary ins, and then I just set the decks in Virtual DJ as the MIDI controllers. So that's my workaround there. As you can see, I had no case yet. Case will be here this week, so definitely get a case for it. It's a hard plastic, and you just know, how we are. We bump and hit shit, and anything could happen. The crossfader is replaceable. Don't really know what my options are with that thing yet. I'll worry about that once I wear this one out. There's a website I found that's pretty much every piece on here on the MixDeck is replaceable, from the touch sensitive jog wheels to knobs, to sliders, to even the guts, the inside. From the website, it's got every part. So I don't have that site in front of me right now, but that's there. Like I said, in MIDI mode, this thing, it doesn't sound, you can't really you could scratch. Well, I haven't been able to. Not any quick scratches. Maybe like some back and forth pulls. I'll set the camera down here in a minute and see if you guys can hear. Hopefully, you guys can hear the difference. I'll try to explain it. But so you can use this with time codes or MIDI mode or off of jump drives. I've even hooked up a Western Digital terabyte to it. The manual says try not to use any drives with more than 500 songs in the folders. It'll still read it even if you have more than 500 songs, but it just takes a lot longer for it to read the drive. It has to read the drive first before you can play anything off it, and apparently it goes through the whole thing. I know when I hooked up the terabyte, it took a minute, but it's good to know that I can just plug that right in, you know, and read off of that in case the Laffy ever went down. You know what I'm saying? Then I'd be saved like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Pretty much with Virtual DJ, it was just all plug and play, which is sweet. They did an excellent job mapping this thing out. It's great. You got nice long pitch faders, you know. 3 hot cues, or I have them set up as hot cues, sample record, and sample slots 1, 2, or 3, or sampler, or it's a sample 1, play sample 1, play sample 2, play sample 3. Your loops in and out. This is your loop shift. Effects. I've changed this to the filter, and down here these start stop knobs, I've mapped those out to effect sliders 1 and 2. Effect switch, effect on. This will switch effects. Pushing it. This turn your effect on and off. Key lock. Pitch range on here, 6, 12, 25, and 100. They've got it mapped out so it matches in Virtual DJ. Can browse through tracks. Switch over to folders. Browse through folders. There's no kills on the mixer part, but they do get pretty low. It's workable, you know, it'll work. I have an iPod 3rd gen in there, and for you guys who are wondering, it's like, oh, how do you record with that? I've always seen you record that. I use a program called iPro Recorder, and basically all I do is, you know, you just set it in there, and it picks up everything that you're doing on the decks, even your mic. Yeah, let's go down here and look at that anyways. Down here, get your mic, 1/4 inch. There's your gain, volume, bass, treble. Over here you got crossfader slope. It's like set to cut, or I don't know what you want to call it, balanced out, I guess. Crossfader mode, normal and reversed. You can reverse the crossfader. Headphones, 1/4 inch, or what is that, the 1/8 inch plug, whatever. It's like the same size as my laptop or my phone. It's that. Load the CDs in there. Let's see. Let's find something real quick. Yeah, let's throw in a video. Just put in a video. It's loading up. So I'll come down here. I'll show you the difference. See if you can hear the difference in the scratch. So let's see. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but I'll turn it up a little. Let me find a scratch sample here real quick. But I remember I'm not a listener or a seer, so my windshield smear. Here you stare, I really shouldn't be behind this. Clearly cause my blindness, the windshield is minstrel. The whole world is roadkill, so trill and so sincere. Yeah, I'm puffed in the beer. To both hills when I blow in the trench coat and the ropes in the chair. Had approached the rear. Really clear as a ghost, so I'm it's pretty laggy. The writer of the quotes for the ghosts who supplier of the notes they deliver. Rivets in his rose, pockets full of I don't know if you can hear that or see that. But now you can switch straight over to CD, and I got that's my workaround. I have a CD in here with my scratch samples on there, and switch over to decks. Let's find a tone. But the door knockers on the ear of a stewardess in the mirror. She fine and she flying, I'm feeling flying blind, cause my mind's on cloud nine and in the mind at the same time. Pepsi the wings on the underground king. He's So as you can see, the CD aspect of it is very responsive. I mean, even the touch. In MIDI mode, you know. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But yeah, the touch sensitive wheels are nice. It works perfect, you know. This thing works how it's supposed to. So I have no complaints. That's my description of the MixDeck. You know, my review. I'm happy with it. Waiting for this Gemini CDMP 7000. Hopefully that thing works just as good, you know, and that'll be my next project right there. But in the meantime, this is what I'm rocking, okay? Don't give a damn. This thing works great. The MixDeck plus Virtual DJ 7 is the shit. And yeah, that's another thing too. If you're using a 4-deck skin, I can control, and they already have it, you know, I just hit I hit a button, there's a button in here that's mapped already. Well, I just hit the button and it'll switch to like deck 3 and deck 4. So I can control four decks with this. But you only have, you're like, well, how do you do it with only 2 channels on a mixer? Well, that's where my nano control comes into play, and I have the volume set on that and the rest of the stuff set on there. So yeah, I can run 4 decks with just this and a nano control, which is sweet, you know. It's awesome. This thing, it does what it's supposed to do, you know. It does everything that it's supposed to. So I can't complain. You know, it's what it is. And I'm quite happy with it. So that's my little review. So I don't know if you guys got any questions. Feel free to go ahead and hit me up and let me know. I mean, like I said, my only complaint is the mixer section isn't MIDI, but like I said, as you can see, I found workarounds, so that works just fine. Sound card isn't as loud as I like, and it doesn't play nice with other sound cards. So it's either the MixDeck sound card or no other sound cards at all. But like I said, I found a workaround for that. I use the Audio 8, and for video, crossfader's not MIDI, so I mapped out a knob, which, you know, works perfect. So yeah, you can still do videos with this thing. Record straight to the iPod, or broadcast with this thing. I figured out how to record using the MixDeck and the MixDeck sound card. You can do that. You know, it's perfect for me. So that's my little description, and I don't know, hope it answers some questions. If not, let me know and we'll do it again. I'll do it again and try to help you out or answer any more questions you guys got. So that's it. Peace.